This is the enzyme phosphofructokinase. It is involved in the third step of glycolysis and aids in the irreversible reaction of converting fructose 6-phosphate, also known as F6P, into fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. This enzyme is known as a tetramer as it contains 4 subunits, each seen in different shades of blue. All of these subunits contain the active site and molecules like ATP and F6P, and this is where the phosphorylation reaction can occur. Now, each subunit will have its own substrate pocket in which the molecules needed for the reaction will be able to fit and sit inside the active site, and then be able to complete the reaction. Here we have the molecule ATP sitting in the substrate pocket. ATP is a very important molecule when it comes to biochemistry and chemical processes because it is known as our energy currency. This step in glycolysis is one of 2 steps that require ATP for the reaction to occur. Now let's focus in on the active site. This active site is composed of many different amino acids working together with our molecules of ATP, seen in the yellow, and F6P, which is seen in pink. There are many different polar interactions within the active site and our molecules, but 2 amino acids are really important for this reaction to take place. And that is the amino acid known as aspartate. And aspartate plays 2 different roles within this active site, and one of them is aspartate 166, which makes a bond with our magnesium molecule. Now, magnesium is needed for this reaction because magnesium has a positive 2 charge, while our ATP molecule has a negative 2 charge. So this helps create a balanced reaction. Aspartate 256 also plays an important role because it helps sever OH groups on our F6P. When the aspartate 256 breaks the OH bonds, this helps the F6P accept the phosphate group from the ATP and then create the product. And while this product isn't shown within the active site, what will occur is since aspartate 256 broke the OH bonds, one of the ATP molecules will donate one of its phosphate groups to F6P. And the phosphate are seen in the orange and red stick structure. When it gets donated onto F6P, it gets donated onto the first carbon and creates the product of fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. And as the ATP donates one of its phosphate groups, it is no longer ATP and in turn becomes ADP since it only has 2 phosphate